Hey, have I ever told you about the time I witnessed a hilarious animal encounter in my backyard?
No, you haven't. Please do tell me all about it.
Well, one sunny afternoon, I was sitting on my porch, enjoying a cup of tea, when I noticed a squirrel trying to steal birdseed from a bird feeder hanging from a tree branch. The squirrel was determined to get its tiny paws on that delicious treat.
Oh, those mischievous little creatures. What did it do?
Well, this squirrel was quite inventive. Instead of climbing up the tree trunk like a normal squirrel, it decided to jump from a nearby roof onto the bird feeder. However, its aim was a bit off, and it missed the feeder completely, landing right in the bird bath instead.
Oh no! That must have been quite a surprise for the squirrel.
It definitely was. The poor squirrel looked so shocked and drenched as it sat there in the bird bath, completely bewildered. It seemed to be contemplating its life choices. It reminded me of a fable, actually.
A fable? Do tell.
Well, there's a famous fable called The Fox and the Grapes. In the story, a fox tries to reach some grapes hanging from a vine, but when it fails to do so, it walks away saying, "Oh, those grapes are probably sour anyway."
Ah, I remember that fable. So, did the squirrel have a similar reaction?
Funny you should ask. After a moment of contemplation, the squirrel shook itself off, looked up at the bird feeder, and then proceeded to chase away all the birds that came near it. It seemed like it was trying to assert its dominance or take revenge for its wet mishap.
That squirrel definitely had quite the determined spirit.
Absolutely. It was as if the squirrel wanted to show the bird feeder who was boss, despite its previous failed attempt. It ended up spending the whole afternoon guarding the feeder, scaring off any bird that dared to come close.
That's hilarious. I can only imagine the squirrel's determination and the bewildered birds trying to figure out what had gotten into the normally peaceful backyard.
It was definitely a sight to behold. Nature has its funny and unpredictable moments, and this was one of them. I'm glad I got to witness such a memorable animal encounter.
Thank you for sharing that story. It brought a smile to my face. Nature always has a way of reminding us that laughter can be found in the most unexpected places.
I couldn't agree more. These funny animal stories are a reminder of the joy and humor that surround us if we take the time to observe and appreciate them.